Nigga Steven Jackson too funny.
You know how many athletes Christian? Mark Jackson Christian. Just as much Christian as anybody. Look how he getting blackballed from coaching. But y'all don't want me to start on this shit, dog. Y'all don't want me to start on this shit.
That's on Instagram?
I'm a Christian. I just ain't on my knee praying in front of everybody so y'all can say I'm a Christian. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'm off all that shit. Like, all that fake shit gotta stop, dog. If you ain't come from a struggling family, if you ain't never needed money, then don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Alright? Leave it alone. There's a lot of Christians out here. I got a lot of examples. Mark Jackson is the biggest. Y'all don't want me to start, boy.
What is that, Chris? That's on Instagram?
Huh?
That's on Instagram?
Nah, this was on YouTube. I just saw a link on this shit.
This man is chewing clocks, huh? This man is chewing clock, bro. He not even supposed to chew clock. That's the crazy part. And he not streaming, so he gonna the commissioner said if you don't stream in the if you don't stream, you gonna get a disqualification in the Super Bowl, bro.
Damn, Russell Wilson shifty as shit.
I just need Sam Darnold blew my last 2 offensive possessions, bro. You got one job, bro. Ah, he dropped it. Come on,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Spain won gold medal?
Did they?
Luis is done because he started showing clock, bro.
They talking about Marcus Soha. He won the finals and gold medal same year.
Mike 58 right there. Yeah. You don't want none. Kill. Hey, play. Kill. Switch that.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 16, Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Let's go.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Slam, slam, slam.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here's Trubisky to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Ooh.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Still ain't Trey Goff. Did anyone even hit you up?
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well, swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Tag him?
And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. Pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
He don't matter first, or you took his first 2?
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. The former Gamecock here, this is Mike Davis. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Kill. Check 4. Hey, watch it.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other.
Yeah, that'll make him.
People down.
Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
On third down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
Geis with a carry on second down.
This 8 projected.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Allen now on first down. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Gerald Everett, 81 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio,
and a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Lynch picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
There's still a long way to go in this football game. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Trubisky to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Denmark in Otto League, I got him with the Giants. I put him at safety. He a beast.
I just moved him to I moved him to corner.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Right here, right here. Motion, motion.
I put him at safety so he can get beat over the top.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And some room to maneuver. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Wow.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in
like, I had
Orlando.
him.
He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here's up.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want.
Don't
Full
worry, we can call it.
playbook. Run it
I'm about
again,
to share the
or
video
they
to
can
the
go
chat
play
now.
action and try
I
to
got
put
3
it in
clips
that
right
way.
now. He was chewing in the end of the
second and
third,
goal.
beginning of the fourth, and before the 2 minute
Pressure
mark.
here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
It's an
Second goal,
automatic
last thing you need to do is get pushed
back.
backwards to take a
In the
sack.
stream.
But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
58, come on. He's taking me.
It's he posted it. He said if
They
you
run
can't
with Geis.
figure out his
He's going
streams
to
are way
take
too
this one
many
in
first
for a
streams.
Rams touchdown. Darius Geis, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams tack on to their
Makes no
advantage.
sense.
And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score.
What team you got,
And
man,
right
about
now,
Nate?
they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Chiefs, who you need?
Let me get
Tyreek?
Mahomes.
Who you sending?
I got a first.
Post it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yes, you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a
They
little
caught it?
questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting?
Say.
Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try to crash together a drive.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they'll try the jet sweep here.
That
And
boy
that one
Minshew
covered
started
beautifully.
today, DJ.
Their defenders stayed home,
Think about
and they'll
that.
stop him behind the line.
You
The
see that
Rams going to go
mustache?
ahead
You
and
know
use
he's
the
gonna
first of
that
their
mustache.
timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
He got that Herbert Brown mustache.
You got that
The
mustache
Bears
that
on
give you
3rd
the
down.
butt.
Just 1 for 5 to this
You look like
point.
Uncle
This is going to be
Rico,
3rd
yeah.
and 13. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
DJ, you
That'll be a
broke. DJ, you
41-yard
broke,
punt,
man.
just 1 yard on the return. And possession
said
will
what?
switch hands, 1st
You
and
sleep last
10.
night? Big facts, big facts. Was it Eric?
Nobody was on. Y'all was playing 2K last night?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the
Boy, that
sack.
shit played my
The
career.
Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on 1st down, Allen, he's going to air it out for Dorsett.
Right,
Wide open, complete, touchdown LA. Philip Dorsett, 76 yards, and the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I got this nigga from Maine. This nigga had 1 touchdown and 6 picks.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On 2nd and 10, Trubisky. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
That nigga caught it.
Inside the 25. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Seems like before you start the other game, they're going to ask you
Here's
questions.
1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it's Trubisky.
I'm like,
No, let him play his game, man.
And it'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a bitter.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Trubisky to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
You gonna really disqualify him from the playoffs? That's a big
So with
extreme.
1 second left in the half, on is the field goal.
He said if you don't
He is first. Now
he
this
said if
one's
you don't
48
swing, you are
yards
a
away.
first down next
And this
round.
will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
So
So
why is
we
he
come to
asking DJ what should
halftime. It's the
happen?
visiting
That's
Rams
what he
taking the
posted.
lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams have been
already
ready
set
for
the
the fight
rules in the
ahead, and we
pool, so
resume
he gonna
action
said he
here
was
in
shooting
quarter
five
number
against
3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I like the commissioner need to grow a pair of balls.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want
Lee allowed him to cheat clock. Lee said he had to keep us. Lee said he wasn't that
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
That's
A
a
lot of them
6-foot corner
script to
he's
start the
throwing that over
second
there.
half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Hey, son, I was watching
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Cohen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for Chicago.
I'm saying
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Troy leaving Super Bowl.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield is success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4
That's how you beat
and
his
2nd and
ass?
8 and 9.
Fuck Derek up in the Super Bowl.
Oh, that was the Super Bowl? Yeah.
Hey,
Again, it's Cohen.
Long ass
there's the trophy and what else?
Brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
He thought he was going to come
Despite
out
the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
All right, now, Eric watching the screen, he's going to come back and say,
Rams
what you
territory
said?
now. It's 1st and
Why you got my
10
name in your mouth?
at the 48-yard line.
They don't count. It was sim mode. I only count pop mode.
20.
I only count pop mode wins.
An explosive 38-yard pickup. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Out of everybody, Aaron Donald caught up to him. All right, bro.
Right.
And
I had a
nothing
corner
doing.
that got
He's
95
immediately
speed that was
taken
getting
down at the line of
smoked.
scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get it.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
You playing, huh?
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Trubisky.
Yo, he watched this nigga catch the ball. Oh my God.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I got Derek Carr for him.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Shotgun handoff down to Geis. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
He called me. He said, I'm snitching with no proof.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time,
he sounds familiar. We was in the league with him.
But with that last drive, the culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Meanwhile, DJ got the proof.
Now it's Trubisky. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Oh, Cohen lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
You hit him go one time.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that.
That's what they've done all game long.
Sideline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Like, I understand he got jukebox. You don't got to juke everything. You got to know when to use that shit.
Oh, my mama.
Not the mama.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last possession really got punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive.
Oh, the ball
went
went over this nigga head.
Watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
Not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. It's Davis on the counter. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The throw over the middle taken in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 40.
You think I should force him to Super Bowl?
There, in-breaking route, moving with excellent pace, money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down.
Another one. Oh, why did he get it?
Wow,
I'll give him
that ball is not great, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now on 2nd and 13. Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Throwing here, Trubisky. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed. And they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This would have been a perfect week for Troy to have the incentive.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Allen now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
He said he ain't get a donut. He got a big old stud.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And again, it's Allen. It fights him off. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Josh Reynolds.
Oh, he broke that?
2nd touchdown on the season.
And
the Rams take on their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is,
are they worried
about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need another point in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
I don't even be seeing them post on. The only time I see them post on is when they promote in a different league.
No good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way to get it done.
Now this one is tight end down on the right side.
Starting
And great yardage here.
Everybody
all
wanted
the
to
way
join
deep
because of
into
his
Los
edit.
Angeles territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Throwing on second down. Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4.
Can't hear shit you saying, nigga. Sound like you over there getting kidnapped.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Now this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
That was a badass pass. What the fuck is he doing?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
Like middle linebacker.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I got to see if Sam Darnold going superstar first. If Sam Darnold going superstar first, I'll stay. So.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Dang, niggas really lost with Ricky Rubio as they best player, bro.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he picked it.
He
picked it with Mack.
Picked off by Khalil Mack.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, my God, this stupid-ass game, son.
But they'll get it back. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Bears on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Caught right side, Davis. Now Davis fumbles it. And the Rams have got it going the other way.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. It's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the field.
Fumble man, get at him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, watch you wide open.
And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down. And that's going to tack on 15 more.
Fucking played the whole game in full carry conservative.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He'll find Reynolds over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
He holding his left butt.
To the air, Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
Talk about Josh Allen about 3 picks, and you're throwing shit like that.
Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Here's Trubisky to throw. He'll leave it for Cohen complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now Trubisky. Looking left side, he's got a man. It's Cohen. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now Trubisky on 1st down. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Who you playing? Who you playing, huh?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Pass interference, bitch.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. So Allen's going to look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams take advantage. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well.
Hey,
some
somebody
frustration showing through right now. This is
Ryan
going to be
Cracker being a
roughing
load up.
call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be fielded at the 6. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.